So I'm going to do this 3-stage breathing practice. And first of all, just find a way to sit. I mean, you could actually be standing or lying down. But with a sense of the way that you're holding your body, the way that you're being with your body. It's like sending a message to yourself that I'm doing something that's really valuable, but I'm not really striving too much. So kind of feeling of not too loose, but not too tight. You can have your eyes softly open or softly closed. And first of all, just notice what thoughts are with you right now. What thoughts are passing through? Sometimes when you look, it gets really busy. And sometimes when you look, they run away. Just notice. It's actually a matter of becoming aware that we are thinking. And for now, not needing to do anything about it. And then you might ask yourself, as if you're kind of checking in with a friend, how am I feeling? What's my internal weather like today? What would it be like to be really honest with yourself? Just how do I feel? And giving yourself a break from trying to improve and trying to be something you feel you ought to be. Just acknowledging how you feel right now. What's it like to give yourself that unconditional acceptance? Listening like you would listen to a friend without trying to fix anything. And then checking in with your body as you sit here. What sensations might you be aware of? Maybe the weight of your body on the seat, maybe how your hands, feet in contact. With this feeling of having just landed in this body, what sensations could you notice? And would it be okay to allow yourself to just experience sensations just for a few moments, rather than talking to yourself about them or interpreting them or having opinions about them? Just stepping into the sensation. And then connecting with your breath. Where in your body do you notice the breath right now? And if you make that connection with the breath, could you follow the breath through the whole cycle of coming and going? Becoming aware of the movement in your body as breath happens. And then perhaps setting this intention to stay with the breath. Not so much a kind of focusing on the breath, but more a sense of knowing that you're breathing as a reference point. And of course, there will be thoughts, and they may turn into stories. And it's possible to get lost. But if you notice you're lost and notice that you've moved away from that reference point of the breath, that's enough. You can come home. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to know that we are breathing. And it might be just possible to maintain an awareness of breathing and allow thoughts to come and go. What would that be like? We sometimes have this image of old people watching children playing. Could we stay on the seat and watch the children of our thoughts playing? And we get lost, and we can come home. So perhaps you could find out for yourself how much attention you need with the breath so that you don't get lost, but so that the mind is still free. And as you pay attention to breath, and this feeling of being in your body, are you perhaps doing more than you need to do? And what would it be like to be a bit lazy? To allow the body to rest on the seat. To allow the breath to just happen. We don't really need to supervise our breath or to decide to breathe, but we can be aware of it. And same with the rest of our experience. Sensations, sound. What would it like to be off? What would it be like to be off duty? To know what's happening, not feeling the need to interfere. And finding your own way to be at ease without getting lost. And then perhaps as we close the practice, looking back on anything that you might have learned, or maybe any difficulties that you encountered, reflecting back. And then looking forward, perhaps making an aspiration that this feeling of being at home and being able to find your way home when you get lost in the stories and the drama of your life, maybe making this wish that that will come to the surface when you need it, and that will help you to be more present and helpful to others.